Froggy Goes to Grandma's. Froggy woke up and bounced on his bed. Boing, boing, boing. Yippee! He sang. We're going to Grandma's. And he jumped off. Whee! And got dressed. Zip, zoop, zut, 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 zat. Froggy! Called his mother. What? It's time to pack for your trip, dear. I already did, he said. Then he flopped into the kitchen, flop, 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 and ate his breakfast of cereal and flies. Munch, crunch, munch. Then off to the taxi they went, flop, flop, flop. First they took a plane, zoom. Then they went by taxi again, beep, beep. I can't wait to see Grandma cook, cried Froggy. He called her Grandma Cook because she was the best cook in the world. When they finally got to Grandma's, he cried, Grandma, Grandma, Grandma Cook! And he leapfrogged over Dad, he leapfrogged over Mom, he leapfrogged over Polly Wogalina, and almost knocked Grandma down. Whoa! cried Grandma Cook. You're too big to catch, Muffin, but you're just the right size for a great big hug. On their first day at Grandma's, they went to the museum. Now remember, Muffin, no yelling and bouncing around, said Grandma. Look, yelled Froggy, bouncing over to a painting. The famous Frogalisa by Leonardo da Piggy. Froggy! Called Grandma. What? Don't touch it! But he was already racing to a statue of an alligator named the Thinker. Look, yelled Froggy. And he sat with his chin on his fist and said, I'm thinking, I think. I think you stink, said Polly, giggling. We don't say stink, said Grandma. We say smell. Pee-you, said Polly, holding her nose. The next day, they went to a baseball game. Yippee! Cried Froggy. Just then the batter hit a pop-up. Whack! And the ball sailed up, up, up. It's mine! Cried Froggy. And he leapfrogged over Grandma. He leapfrogged over the dugout. He leapfrogged over the catcher and caught in his baseball cap. Got it! Cried Froggy. Then he put his cap back on with the ball still in it. Boink! And knocked himself down. Out! Cried the ump. Oops, said Froggy. The next night they went to the amusement park. Grandma didn't like high places, but Froggy said, Come on, Grandma. It's as easy as falling off a log. And they went on a water slide called the Logger's Revenge. But when they got to the top, Grandma threw up her hands and yelled, Whee! And Froggy yelled, Yikes! Looking greener than normal. And on the day after that, Grandma took them bowling, her favorite sport. First up, Grandma bowled the ball. Strike! Next up, Polly pushed the ball, and it rolled slowly, slowly, and came to a stop against the front pin. Strike! Yelled Polly. Now it was Froggy's turn. What's this? Cried Froggy, and he threw the ball with all his might, but his fingers got stuck. He flew with the ball. Yikes! Thump! Oops! Cried Froggy. Good try, said Grandma. But the best day of all was the last day. Grandma Cook was going to cook. I want to help, cried Froggy. Then Froggy stood on a chair and helped her stir the sauce. And he sang, Swirly, girly, swiggly, splash. Now it's time to boil the spaghetti, said Grandma. I'll open it, said Froggy. And he was so excited he tore open the box. Rip! Spaghetti flew everywhere and rained down on Polly's head. Whee! Wailed Polly. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. But soon Grandma Cook served her famous pasta froginaise, otherwise known as spaghetti with fly sauce. And Froggy and Polly chowed down. Yum! Cried Froggy. You're the best grandma ever. Slurp, slurp, slurp. The end.